I have made a lot of games in the past. They all took a lot of time, some even months, but today I'm going to be making a game in literally just 1 minute, all the way up to 1 hour. Starting with the 1 minute game. So, I only got a minute to make an entire game. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but let's start. I need a time played leader stats script. No, come on, what is my spelling? Okay, let's get this. Hopefully this script will work. Okay, let's go into server script service. Okay, I need some kind of benches. Okay, we need trees. We need trees and fast. No, why is it rotating? No. Okay, let's get rid of the transparency on this spawn location. Let's move this tree. I need a table real quick. Let's quickly copy these benches. Why is the table not working? Oh my god, 10 seconds left. Let's quickly fix the trees. Okay, let's just rotate this one. Let's just move this one here. Oh my god. No. And the time is up. So this is what we ended up with. Oh my god, there's already so many errors. And half of the trees are floating. And I'm floating too. What is even happening? The leader stat should work, but I'm not sure. I mean, what did you guys expect? This game was only made in 1 minute. But let's move on to the next game. Now I have a little more time. I mean, 10 minutes is still pretty bad. But we still have the 1 hour game, which will probably be the best one out of these 3 games. But let's get right into the 10-minute game. So I started off by just making a base plate. I wanted to make a snowy map where players can fight with swords, so I made these boulders that will go around the map. With that, there was barely any time left, but I still needed to add a safe zone. So I quickly wrote this script that activates the spawn protection shield if you're inside the safe zone, and the time was up. Now let's test out the game to see if it even works. I doubt that the shield will work, but let's try it. Okay, it actually works. We have a safe zone, but I didn't have enough time to put a text label on top that displays that you're inside the safe zone. Yeah, if you go outside of it, you can start killing the player, and that's about it. Let's move on to the 1 hour game. Finally, it's time for the 1 hour game. I already got an epic idea. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so it's finally time for the 1 hour game. I want to make a sword fighting game with a round system. So I started off by just creating a place where players will spawn and a fighting area. Randomized spawn points are really important, otherwise players could spawn kill each other. So I made a lot of spawn points from 1 to 12, but I will write a script for that later. But now, let's add a text label that will display the player's name that wins the round. I created a new script and wrote a fully functioning leader stats. Now it was time to script their own system. So I added a module script that addressed the minimum players and a countdown time. With the help of YouTube, I could create a script that manages the rounds, text label, and spawn points at the same time. Next I added the local script and simply wrote a function that updates the text when the remote events are fired. And it looks like it's working. It's supposed to say waiting for players, since I'm the only one in the server, because you need 2 players to start the game. Not too bad, we still have 25 minutes to build a map, so I added invisible walls around the lobby, otherwise you could just jump right off. I found all the boulder mesh that I made and slightly recolored it to make a map border. The map is still way too plain, so I added a couple of trees here and there and made walls around the map where players could hide or just use them however they want. Then using the top of the boulder mesh, I made a couple big rocks on the floor. Okay, it's finally time for testing. Oh crap, we have a couple of errors. Okay, I don't know what exactly I was doing here, but it doesn't look like I recorded the process of me fixing the errors. But anyways, the timer is up. But looking at my video script, I believe the errors were just typos. Now the game is functioning how it should. As you can see, we are loading in the map. Let me try to get a kill. And there we go. The countdown has restarted and I gained the win. But sadly the kills leaderboard is not working. These games are way too bad to be public. I don't know what to do with them. Alright, peace.